Assalamu alaikum, dear. This is Dr. Nasir. In today's lecture, we will talk about vocab, nourishing vocab. It means how to develop vocab somehow. So you know that in the previous lecture we have discussed the same thing, or something like this. The first thing is root, or stem. That means the base of that word. Suffix is something that is added to that word, and these are words, and then these are the meanings, a sort of explanation in English, and then the meaning in Urdu. Okay, so let's first go through this, skim through it. Root is basically something or something like it, right? Mel, like, stands for music. Okay. Depso means something immersed in water, right? Meaning in Urdu is written over here. Ego means your right feeling about yourself. And drama means something relating to traveling. Klepto or klept means to steal something. Nymph, the literal meaning is something like self, but practical meaning is some girl, or especially a very young age. Babylio means book, meaning in Urdu is over here. Chu stands for Allah Almighty. Logo or logos means pertaining to speaking. Scribble means to write something very quickly, to scroll like this. And mega, all of you know, is something very big. And pseudo means something that is artificial. So these are sort of meanings of these roots. And the suffix that we are going to talk about today is mania. Mania stands for craze of something, like anything. Some people have mania for music, some have mania for eating, some have. So these are different manias. The literal meaning of the word mania is to craze of something, right? Extreme sort of. Okay. So let's start with the first. Mel or mellow, put the suffix mania, the word would become melomania. Melomania, and its meaning must be what? One can very easily guess this thing. Melomania means music and sort of craziness. So the literal meaning of it in English would become mania of music. Extreme sort of craze for music. As right, our youth has, as so many people have. So in simple Urdu, it means Mosiki ka janoon. Clear? So, melomania means the craze for music. The next is dipso. As I told you in the very start, dipso means, a dip means to put something, immerse something in water. So, mania means craze, and the word is dipsomania. So, dipsomania means when you have mania of drink or mania of drinking, you want to. Sometimes his father has become a dipsomaniac. It means he drinks a lot. Drink over here means drink. Okay? In Urdu it means peene pilane ka janoon. Got it? The next root is ego. It's a very common root. Rather, ego itself is used as noun. Right? Everyone has ego. It's something good. It's something bad. So it depends on its use. So if you just put mania after ego, it would become egomania. So egomania means mania of self-centeredness. Some people think that they are everything. The remaining world is just incognito. No one knows them, but they are everything. So being egomaniac to an extent is perhaps fine, but after that it's not good. So egomania stands for mania of self-centeredness. And in Urdu it means khud pasandi. Okay. The next is dromo, Gromo. Dromo means something pertaining to traveling. Something pertaining to travel and traveling. So you just add mania, it would become dromomania. So its meaning is very clear. Dromomania means craze or mania of traveling. Some people are very crazy about traveling to different places. They are called globetrotters. They just go from one place to another and things like that. So craze of traveling is called dromomania. and in Urdu it means सैर व सेहत का जुनून. The next root is clapt or klepto. Clapt means to steal something. To steal something. And after adding mania, it would become kleptomania. So kleptomania means the case of stealing things. Some people have this psychological problem. Even sometimes very popular, right, people who are sort of personalities, right, top notches, something like that, they have this sort of problem. They become kleptomanic. They steal something that is just of like $5. They are earning millions, but even then they. So kleptomania means craze of stealing. It is a sort of psychological problem. Otherwise, too, it might be the case. But if a person is kleptomanic, it means he or she has a tendency of stealing things. Someone's mobile, someone's lipstick, eyeglass, something. Over here, the next is nymph. As I told you in the very start, nymph means self, right? Something very self-like thing, fairy-like stuff. And just to add mania, the word is nymphomania. Nymphomania, its literal meaning is mania of self, mania of fairy, mania of girl. But it is usually used in negative sense, as you can see over here. It means extreme sexual desire in women. Sometimes some women are very aggressive, right? Sort of like ladies or girls. So they cannot control this, right, urge of theirs. So over it means jinsi khahish, right? Nymphomania is also used in the sense when some woman has sort of tendency for some other woman, sort of lesbo-like stuff. Okay? So this sort of words are considered taboo words, but it's one of the words. Babylio, as we mentioned in the previous lecture, Babylio stands for pertaining to book. Bibliography, you might have heard, is a list of books that we do consult in writing. Okay? But over here, we are just adding mania, bibliomania, biblio, this mania, right? The word is bibliomania, and its meaning is obviously craze of books. Some people are very much interested in reading, right, buying, things like that, books. Craze of books. And over here in Urdu it means kitabon ka craze, kitabon ka junoon. So one should be bibliomanic to an extent, but if you become sort of psycho, that's not good. Okay, Theo, a very common root, theology, the concept of, right, God or Allah Almighty. Theo and then mania, the word has become, yes, what? It becomes what? Theomania. Theomania means mania of being God. Mania of being God. How can one become God? Obviously, it's something, it's a really esoteric sort of thing, but its literal meaning is theomania. Some people, they think that they are perhaps something, they are everything, they can control everything, right? So mania of being God, they consider themselves sort of God or something. This craze that you are God. ये जुनून कि आप खुदा हैं, God forbid. Even I personally think that even atheists do believe in Allah Almighty somehow, right? It is ingrained in our minds. But sometimes, right, conflict is there. Logo or logos means pertaining to speaking. Pertaining to speaking. So after adding mania, the word becomes logomania. So logomania means, obviously, mania of talking a lot. Many of some people do talk a lot. They are sort of chatterboxes, rattle plates. They just go on talking. If you say, listen to some girl that you are logomaniac, she would say, how? How is it possible? Who has told you, right? Don't you think you yourself are? Is it my fault? You just go on blaming others. So even then she would claim that she is a reticent person, but actually most of them are. It's something natural, it's not something bad or something. So logomania, logomanic means the craze of talking a lot. Baatein karne ka junoon. Okay? In case of girls, it's something natural. In case of boys, it sounds a bit stupid and physical. Scribble. Scribble means to write something speedily. as we do write on the walls of different hostels and different washrooms and things. So write something very quickly. And so scribble and mania. The word would become what I have perhaps not mentioned this word over here. It would be right, scribble mania. Scribble mania means to write something very speedily, quickly, very unclearly. It means sometimes a blank page is there and we start scribbling like this for nothing. It means to write something without any purpose, not that clearly. Okay? Scribblomania. Sorry, I did forget this word over here. Mega stands for something very big. Okay? Mega projects and this and that. So, after a little bit change, it would become megalomania. Megalomania means the craze of getting very big targets. You want to become a billionaire, you want to earn everything, you want to shovel each and everything. So, the mania of getting big things, big targets, in a way it can be something positive, but generally it is something negative. बड़ी बड़ी चीजों और कामों का जुनून. And the last is pseudo. Pseudo, we will say, right, this is pseudo life of ours. Pseudo culture. Pseudo is something artificial. And pseudomania means things of craze of artificial things. Mania of doing artificial things. It means some people they pose that they are very competent. Some people they do pose that they are very rich. Right? It means to do something artificially. Right? If suppose I try to pose that I'm a relative of Bill Gates, so obviously that is sort of nonsense. Pseudo, right? Mania. That means masnui-pan ka junoon. Right? The craze of right posing artificial things. So let me repeat this word. It was actually I did miss somehow. Scribble means to write something very speedily, and scribblemania means to write things in a very unclear fashion and without any definite purpose. The way kids do, they go on writing on walls, on paper, and something like that. So this was for today's lecture. Palo means pertaining to music. Dipso means pertaining to water, drink I mean. Ego means pertaining to yourself, extreme sort of. Drama means pertaining to traveling. Klepto is relating to stealing. Nymph means relating to woman. Biblio means about books. Theo means about Allah Almighty. And logo or logos means relating to conversation. Talking. Scribble means to write quickly. Mega means very big. And pseudo, as I just said, it means something artificial. I am sure you would have got a little bit idea. Thank you very much for being that patient. Inshallah, see you in the next day. Thanks a lot.